A few moments ago, as I was walking, I came across a lonely flower just popping up through the grass, through the dead leaves. It was very pretty. And I thought about this lonely flower and why life is so interesting. It's such a joy, such a challenge at times, and yet life goes on. A couple weeks ago, I had a couple of my great grandchildren at my house, particularly three girls, one 11, another one 13, and one 14. And for hours, they were outside sleigh riding. No electronics, no phones, just sleigh riding, just doing life. I think sometimes we fail to remember, well, that God is the giver of life, all life, regardless of whether it's the flower or the teenage girl or whether it's us. We get so caught up in the busyness of life that we forget to celebrate the moments, celebrate those times that, well, we're reminded of the beauty that is all around us. As you can tell, I'm not home. I'm in the south and we are awaiting a snowstorm. And it's odd because it's 59 degrees and it's going to snow 6 to 8 inches apparently. And it's life. It's what we call life. It's normal, isn't it? We don't always like it, but it is what it is. And again, I'm reminded that God is the giver of life, and regardless of what you find in your path, whether it's an obstacle, whether it's an illness, whether it's a trial or a tribulation or whatever it is, God is still the giver of life and the maintainer of life. On the back of my van, I have a cover over the tire that says hope has a name. I want to leave you with that fact today, just that hope has a name. You may be a flower pushing up through the dead leaves of the winter. You may be going back into your childhood and doing things that you had of a carefree attitude. You may be facing struggles. Jesus Christ is the giver of life. He is the hope. He is the hope that we have. His name, well, it's Jesus. Think about that today as you go through your day and doing whatever you're doing. That regardless of what's in front of you, regardless of what you've gone through, hope still has a name, and it's Jesus. Hey, until next time, God bless.